Yum! They're magically delicious!
If you watch TV, then these ads are familiar. But according to a recent study, African American and Hispanic consumers in the U.S. are disproportionately exposed to ads promoting junk food. The Rudd Center for Food Policy and Obesity at the University of Connecticut found that of the more than $1 billion spent annually on advertising to Blacks and Hispanics, 86% of spending targeting Black consumers and 82% aimed at Hispanics was for junk food and sugary drinks. Food policy expert Michael Roberts has seen this kind of data before, but the impact is no less shocking.
I've been at this for a long time, and I was amazed, not just in television advertising, but social media advertising, video games, and et cetera, et cetera. And it really caught me off guard.
The advertising blitz isn't the only problem facing low-income communities of color. There's also a lack of quality food options. These areas are called food deserts, a place where there are no good grocery stores or healthy restaurants. Instead, these areas are overrun by fast food restaurants and convenience stores.
Wow, look at it.
That's where nonprofit groups like PHFE Women, Infant and Children, or WIC, come into play. They provide educational and nutritional services to low-income families who often have higher health risks. There are nearly 50 centers throughout Southern California, which serve more than 200,000 people every month. People like Maria Zarate, who has learned to make better choices for her kids. But she's well aware of the food industry's tactics.
Especially when it means a trip to Wendy's.
They don't worry about their health. They don't worry about what problems they could cause them. They don't think about the kids at all. They just think about themselves making money, maybe. That's pretty much it.
WIC dietitian Jennifer Torres admits it sometimes feels like a David and Goliath situation.
It is an uphill battle. There can always be more resources and more programs that are going to be helping out our families get that knowledge and help them understand what is behind a food label or what is behind that ad, or, not all advertised healthy foods are healthy foods.
But it's also about taking legal action against companies pushing junk food.
If the advertising is actually creating unfairness in the marketplace, and one could argue that this kind of advertising is doing just that, then presumably a lawsuit or a cause of action could be filed under state law. We haven't really seen that attempted, but it's there and it's a possibility.
That's not food. This is food.
But there is a hurdle, the First Amendment, which protects free speech, and that includes commercial speech. All the more reason that nutritional advocates like PHFE WIC embrace the adage, knowledge is power, which in turn can help level the playing field for communities that need it most. May Lee, CGTN, Los Angeles.